Sup gamers, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. It's Silver. Last time, we made our last minute preparations in Colony 9 and returned to Alkamoth and Aerith Sea to finish up some preparations in this area. This time, we're going to go ahead and make our final preparations and then finally head out for Valak Mountain. Yes, finally! First things first, we have a quest right here that is only accessible after completing adventures in peril. Muriel. I'm sorry to bother you, but please listen. This is urgent. Zane and his friend haven't come back from their adventure. A problem. Yeah, I wouldn't much fancy being in that situation. This is terrible. Both of their lives are in danger. The last I heard, they said they were going to Valak Mountain, making preparations to see some ruins or something like that. But they haven't come back. Please go and rescue them. Valak Mountain is a death trap. To think they actually went. Reckless and foolish. How do they get sanctioned to go there in the first place? I don't care about any sanction. They've gone, so it's too late. Aren't their lives more important? Yes, you are correct. Come, we must make haste if we are to save Zane and Kuroth. Adventures in peril. Okay, preparing for Adventure 3 was the spot in question. 3 Sage Summit on Valak Mountain. And we get the Black Sniper. I'm sure they've gotten themselves stranded or something. Please find them quickly. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. That's right, leave it to us. So then, we gotta find them. That's not all we need to go to, because Frontier Village has something that opens up to us only after completing Prison Island. And I actually want to grab this right now, because it is very important for Valak Mountain. Yes, right over here in the archaeology level, we have this Nopon villager. My granny pond going to be 160. Want to make her some sparkly clothes as a present. Oppie's gold nuggets, perfect for represent long life. Want friends to get some. We need 5 Oppie's gold nuggets from the Oppies on Valak Mountain. That is why this quest did not open up, because we had no access to Valak Mountain during this time. I see another quest over here. I wonder if this is actually linked to something in particular, or if this is just, yeah. Additional side quests unlocked via Affinity. And with everything finally done, it is finally time for us to progress into Valak Mountain. It has been a long time, hasn't it? And we have a Suelo or Luga right here just ready to take us on. Well, you know what? I'm just going to run right past you. I really don't care much. So yeah, Valak Mountain is right there. We can go there whenever we need to. However, there's actually something else that I want to discover first. Something that we probably should have done on our last visit to the pod landing site, but we just didn't. So we head down here past this path right down here. We got some ruins. Yeah, ruins. Yeah. Pretty giant for a thing of ruins, wouldn't you say, too? But anyway, welcome. Secret area, King Agni's tomb. So, for a guy whose name is on this land, on the secret area right here, he must be pretty important. But, well, we can't do anything with that now. And here we are, the Valak Pass. So, a little bit of a sudden change in climate right here, I see. But anyway, the mountain is right up ahead.
Zanza is not dead. I feel it. Our tragedy unfolds once again.
Lady Maynard. Does that mean...
Indeed, I do not doubt that Egil too is aware. However, why free the Monado? Zanza must realize it is now a double-edged sword. And what reason could he have for choosing the boy? What is this? I am experiencing feelings for the boy?
Lady Mayneth.
Vinaya, your swift repairs are appreciated.
Thank you.
I wish to see that boy again. To meet with the one who wields the Monado.
The boy? But my lady, is that not...
Is Egil aware of my reawakening?
He's not. As my lady wished, he knows nothing.
Then, there is no need to worry. I shall meet the boy. Besides, the Monado will draw him to me.
Flying off without me, huh? I know you from somewhere. Of course, I remember you. You're Junburn's little sister.
I could go for a hot cup of Dixon's home brew right about now. We're not built for this cold.
It is to be expected. This climate is as different to your home as it gets. It only snows this high up on the Bionis.
Ricky hate cold.
This can't be nice for Ricky. He's from Magna.
A little further down is Sword Valley, right?
Yes, but before then I must show you something.
Me?
You, Shulk. Do you not see? That tall formation that looks like a tower. Ruins, to be precise.
Ricky see it? Bigger than Big Tree in Village.
We can rest there. I'll explain everything then.
Welcome to Valak Mountain. The descent down to the arm begins. And looks like we also got some side quests here. Let's go ahead and talk to him. You're going down a mountain? Then I want you to make path to research team ahead safe for me. It would really help us in research team. First, I want you to defeat a couple of Moramoras. Sure, why not? Another thing to ask. Yeah, he's gonna have a lot more for that. Spares Paguls. We gotta take care of them. And he's got more. As with any new area, we have to kill a whole bunch of freaking monsters. Chilkins are in the mix too. A new enemy class. And we have Cessna Lexos. And, well, we got a shop here, and this one's actually pretty important, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove all of our gems. Skull trees. Oh, Charla learned solid defense. Okay. And Shulk learned something on pessimism. Okay. Fight for the future. Fight the future. Extends time before a vision becomes reality. That's good. Okay. Off to the equipment. For the weapons here, none of these are really gonna be terribly useful because we actually have a lot. We actually have better equipment coming up. So don't really feel the need to buy any of these weapons. And here we have the jail series. This is good for, it looks like, everybody except Ricky, it looks like. Except there's one problem. Sorry, Ricky. But I'm taking away your ruby glasses. Sorry. It's just a lot better for, well, Melia. So yeah, I'll go ahead and buy 5 sets of the jail series. We already have a jail top? Where the hell did we get this? Well, I guess that saves me money. 4 of these come to me. Chill defense. They protect against chill damage. Pretty useful to have here, because this is really the only area you really have to worry about chill being inflicted on you. 5 sets of these. I have jail bombs too, so even more money saved up. And 5 sets of these. Ice climbing boots resist topple. Have topple resist 3 on them, if you are interested in that. I am not, however. Alright, so here's what everyone is looking like right now. Melia is jacked up on the Ether Up and Electric Plus train, so much so that her Ether stat is actually maxed out. Yeah, I'm not joking. We have a maxed out stat at Valak Mountain. Dunban, meanwhile, looking like his usual. Double attack, strength ups, agility, the usual. Also gave him his half bloom striker. Melia also got the night glow staff, just saying. Rhine finally had an upgrade to his weapon, and is kind of looking more spongier, but before long, we're going to be giving him some more of those agility up gems. Charla pretty much just got the throwaways. Nothing too crazy about it. This is just kind of how Charla goes. Ricky. Weapon power, initial tension, as per usual. We like happy happy. Ether ups, strength ups, and his spike gem. Pretty much, Ricky's the assist. And Shulk is pretty much looking like the normal. The Minato 2 gives him an extra gem slot to play with, so I kind of want to play with Shulk's high critical hit ratio to deal with his damage, because he is the highest of every character, and he also has a max agility stat now. Impressive. We're going to be dodging a lot. And who the hell learned the new art? Dunban? Truly outrageous. I think that might be for gem crafting, but I digress. Moving right along on the Valak Mountain. If I had to describe this place for anything, it is both my favorite, well, one of my favorites, but also one of my least favorite areas all in one. The Montamora Moras that we need to hunt are right here, so we have them to go after. However, considering how high up these things are, they're going to be really hard to hit. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and, just wait it for a bit. There are enemies flying all over the place here. And we're just going to go ahead and see what ends up happening here as we approach the later parts of the day. Boom. We finally got its attention. Okay, guys. Mama, come here. Guys. Thank you. Alright. We are approaching later through the day. Now, why is Valak Mountain both one of my favorites and the least favorite areas in Xenoblade Chronicles all in one? Well, we're going to see what happens once it gets close to nighttime, because that is really where a lot of this is going to be happening, and I got inflicted with chill. That's not great. Oh, God. That's gonna hit me. That's gonna hit me anyway. No matter how I go about this, it's just gonna happen anyway. Okay, honestly, I think I'd rather hit Dunban. Yes, okay, good. Get it out of here. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and keep on taking out these Montamora Moras because, well, they are very important. Additionally, I kinda want to... Yeah, I want to go this way. Valak Mountain also looks like it's one of the more linear places, when in reality, oh my god, this is one of the most non-linear areas I think I've ever seen in Xenoblade Chronicles. And I kind of wish I'm joking on that, because if you look at everything right now, you can see it's really bland. There's a lot of white. You kind of have these darker mountainsides and all that. And there's really nothing much to do here. So that's kind of the gist about what Valak Mountain kind of sums up with. And that's kind of why I don't really like it much during the night. During the daytime. But we're really about to see this place come into its own. And especially as we are now 2 hours away from dark. So if I can actually get that, that'd be really nice. Valak Mountain, also despite being, connected to Magna Forest, is actually an upper Bionis area. Meaning this place has the exact same affinity yield as Alkamoth. Earth C too, for that matter, so... yeah, you have access to all this. Anyway... as nighttime approaches, I really want to head over here. There's a Lexos over here that we need to hunt. More of the Moras are over here. But we're done with them. We don't need to hunt them any longer, so... we can kind of just ignore them. There's nothing... yeah, there's nothing there. We can just jump over here. And we're all good. The Cessna Lexos. We need to hunt these guys. And hopefully I don't walk over the edge like a dumb one, like a freaking moron. And I don't think I'm going to be able to take it on, so... that sucks, but over here we have something else that we can fight. The Nagul Waterfall. Home to what is probably some of the worst ice physics I think I've ever seen in a video game. Look at that! Oh my god, we're just going. Oh my god, we just keep on going and going. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna blow everything here up. Oh my god, I opened that freaking chest and I'm still sliding. That's how crazy these ice physics are, man. Emerald snow. Don't eat yellow snow, but the green snow? Who knows? But anyway, nighttime is slowly approaching on Valak Mountain, yet I'm not seeing any changes when there really should be, so it actually makes me wonder if we're getting something that we really shouldn't be looking at right now. Oh my god, we're still just sliding. Oh god. Yeah. Boom. Bam. And Ryan just completely annihilated. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Nighttime is approaching. You see how everything here is just turning yellow. This is my personal favorite part of Valak Mountain right here. And this is what makes it truly a unique locale for me.
Not bad at all.
I want to get a better view at some point, but I'm just going to go ahead and collect these ether crystal deposit real quick. And then there's also something else I want to grab. I'm going to jump off of this, because it takes us really freaking far. And the Lophos Mora. These things are vision-type monsters and like their daytime cousins, so... guess we're going to take this thing out too. Man, that giant tower over there, which is where we need to be going, it looks so pretty. Everything here looks so pretty. Right here. The yellow beams going to the sky, clashing with the purple background. The lights over there on that tower. It's oh so beautiful. And we haven't even gotten to this spot yet. Right over here is the Mechonis wound. This is a skip travel point. We can come here whenever. I don't really want to do that right now because I actually want to do something a little bit different. Though, I guess what I actually will do right now is actually give you guys a taste of the music. Oh, what the frick? We collect two ice cabbages. These will be big help in fixing up Colony 6. Oh no. I ran into these this early. Well, I guess that actually helps out. Okay, the ice cabbage is actually one of the most obnoxious Collectopedia items in all of Xenoblade Chronicles. Similarly to the blue turnip, it is immensely rare. So, good luck. In fact, honestly, I dare say it is worse than the blue turnip. I'm not kidding, and you need this thing for Colony 6 reconstruction. It is that bad. You need 3 of these things total for 100%. 1 for the Collectopedia, 2 for Colony 6. This is wonderful. Also, we are more or less back here, so you guys can go ahead and enjoy the music some more. Well, we got this dumbass, we got this jackass right here, and that's probably the one thing that I really don't like about Valak Mountain, is that there are a lot... The part of Valak Mountain that I like the most is the part that, has all the crazy, freaking encounters similarly to this, and I don't exactly care for that much. I also want to look out for those X over there, because they are like level 98 and will literally just kill us. Two of the Alvis enemies that we need right here are, well, right here. Latio and Corladio Alvis. We need these for that material quest in Frontier Village. So we may as well just go ahead and take them out right here because they are very important to us. Iron Lump and Alvis Gold Nugget. We need 5 of these things. Ugh. And with that done, we got an Ether Crystal deposit. It is green, so that's pretty much just going to be good for Shulk and Dunban for the most part. Alright, moving down the mountain proper. And hopefully I don't get... Ugh. Well, you guys pretty much got to hear the music for long enough. We got interrupted by the ice cabbage on one and then a monster on the other one. We're pretty much good here. We're just gonna head right down the mountain and see where we're pretty much going. It's a linear pathway all the way down, so... shouldn't be that bad. Or not. The Chilkins that we need are right over here. Poleaxe we don't really need, but we do need the Bow Chilkins. So let's avoid that X, and let's take it out. With those done, just move right on along. We got quite the enemy list ahead of us. I don't want to fight that thing, so I'm just gonna keep watch of it. Please don't hear me. Please don't hear me. Okay, at this point, I'm pretty much just have sight on you on the map. Ice Monkey. Interesting. Bow Chilkin right here. Let's go ahead and knock it out. Because, you know, we're going to commit genocide on actually a very sentient and intelligent race. And Amelia is just doing a crap ton of damage at this point. It is absurd. We've collected the 2 lucky Chilkin rings for Oleski. Perhaps he and Zell can now be happy at last. Are you serious? So I'm just gonna go ahead and just go out of my way and just say that the particular side quest that Vision just showed off is something that I don't have planned until end game. I'm not joking. But I digress. We got another Bow Chilkin. Let's take it out. And now that we actually know it has something important for us, sure, I'll activate the chain attack on this poor Chilkin. And, I'm so sorry. That was absurd. So sad. But anyway, we need to be going down there. However, I see a little secret passage right here. Why not go a little exploring, huh? I actually don't know where this leads, but we're gonna find out. It looks like there's actually a fork in the road down here, so looks like we might be able to go up. Very interesting. Also, it's almost morning, so I hope you guys enjoyed nighttime on Valak Mountain as much as I have, because we're about to go back to the daytime here, which is not nearly as fun. I think I have an idea where this might lead. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to deal with this right now. But I also don't want to die. Okay, this is a good drop-off spot. Oh, God. Oh, God.
I fear I approach my limit.
Well, we're safe. Somehow. Okay, the Moras are back. Is there anything else that we need to take care of? Welcome to the Bagnar Snowfield. Fuchsia Chilkins? There's no fuchsia on you. Poleaxe Chilkins, Bow Chilkins. I'm gonna check my quest log real quick, make sure we're actually good on everything here. The Lexos, right. If I am not mistaken, though, there should be a Lexos down here somewhere that's very easy to access. I just don't remember where. There they are. And I gotta fight a Bow Chilkin. Yeah. Okay, down here we should have our lucky Lexos encounter. However, I don't want to go all the way. I don't want to drop down there is the thing. I really don't want to run the risk of, you know, just me getting murdered. So, okay, we need to be down there anyway. So that's actually really good. Welcome to the Hollow Bone. Yeah, I don't really like the sound of that. But, you know what? I do know what I do like. And that is Shulk Learning Stealth Warrior. And Dunban, Inner Peace. Oh wait, you're actually done with Wisdom now. Okay, Dunban. I think I'm going to go ahead and put Dunban on Prudence for now. This might change later on, but for now, that's definitely where I want him. And right over there, we have our Cessna Lexos. It is the toughest of all the monsters that we need to hunt. But it really shouldn't be that bad. Anyway. Jaws of Death restores HP just before incapacitation. In other words, it is an aura that basically protects Dunban from death. I don't need to be standing right there. Yeah, that's a bad spot to be. But anyway, we got a lot of debuffs on this guy, so it really shouldn't be that bad. Okay, I actually want my haste. Also, I keep typing my mic. Thunderbolt? This ain't Pokemon. Also, I like how that and Ryan's Wild Down connected at the same time, so you can't really tell which one was, you know, the one that did the finishing blow. However, that pretty much brings us down to this, so another quest down. So then, welcome to the not Hollow Bone. I guess I'll see you back up there. Oh, well, we have a skip travel point for this now, so we don't really need it. So, the Hollow Bone. We have this entire tunnel of ice. We are just going to slide down, and we're just going to platform. That's essentially all we're doing. I swear this is different in the original game, but here, I would be very careful about where you're going, because the ice physics in this can be very sensitive. And, I ended up in a place where I did not need to be. Once you make that first jump, you're pretty much good, but I kind of like to jump the second one just to be, you know, doubly sure. Not to mention, you can just go flying off these things. It's actually really fun. Anyway, welcome to the Nopon camp. And, you know, since we're here, I think this would be where we end things off for today. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we're going to move on ahead and hopefully reach those ruins. See you guys then.